It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Next on Madden NFL 25.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Throwing right away here, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running it with David Montgomery. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Raymond in motion left. On 1st down, it's Goff. Raymond there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Get that first down, fellas.
Love gonna air this out to start. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Thrown on first down, Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10 now. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Love looking to pass. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. He finds Laporta. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they could take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Into the secondary past the 40. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off play action, Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw from Goff. Finds Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. Pocket him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now gone. Connection made to Raymond. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Out now runs the Packer offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Going run again with Jacobs. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So 2nd down coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. Hits him on the out route. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now.
Let's go, Packers. Let's go.
Third and just 2 to go. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. He's got the 1st with room to go inside the 20. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Jacobs. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll motion a tight end left. Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Jack Fox on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Packers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Jacobs. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Khalif Raymond set to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Lions looking down a very long field. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Goff to the air now. This is complete to Patrick. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing is gone. Montgomery hauls this one in.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Packers. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. 1st down throw. Here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
That's just excellent dime coverage, excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, He's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force to throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Goff setting to throw. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It's a gain of 22, and that'll be first down, Detroit.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right, all set up now, first and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun now for Love. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Third and 4 coming up now. Love out of the shotgun. Completes beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Love to throw again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before attempting one to end the half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Finds Laporta. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel, so let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Fits it through the middle. He has room past the 25. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Craig Reynolds to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to step out with no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Finds a man right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Here's a give to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. A give to Jacobs. He loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. One of the tight ends motioning left. First down throw from Goff. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Love from the gun. This finds Dobbs. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Montgomery hauls this one in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Goff on 3rd. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Jacobs with it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 6 yards on the run as we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now a run with Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. The Lions offense returning to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll send him over right. From the 27. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
It's Montgomery on the counter. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Goff now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. Looking for an open man. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Already has one in this game, this from 30. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fox now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Cut by Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trail by 6. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. Throwing now. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. They take a knee, and that should do it for us here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Lions get the win on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.